It is the beginning of a new season for this ancient pack of dire wolves. The two parents of the pack, black wolves which will be known as Kiwi and Snake, are in search for a new den for their pups, and one of their sons, Beartrap, helps them in their search. While searching, the pack spots a Smilodon at the border of their territory. The pack runs to the other side to confront the Smilodon, but Beartrap is hesitant. He's a little more cowardly than his brothers, but he finally goes to aid his family. He slips off a small cliff, falling unconscious before waking up from a short and painful nightmare. Thankfully, he gets up and shakes off the unusual dream. He watches as the Smilodon tries to jump off a cliff to escape the pack, but fortunately it doesn't survive the fall. After the hunt, the pack moves on to expand their territory and find a new den. Stops to take a break and admire their territory. As the pack rests, the parents remind their children that a wolf pack much larger than their own rests at the border of their territory, and that they must never cross that border in order to keep the peace. When the last child arrives, the pack gets ready to continue expanding their territory and to hunt for prey. Beartrap hunts, he catches a horse herd and tracks it down. As he follows the ancient horse's scent, he begins to tread into the other wolf's territory. His mother finds him and stops him before he can track them any further, and the pack is forced to look for prey elsewhere. One of the siblings catches a dwarf pronghorn, but this will not be enough to feed the entire pack. As they head deeper into their territory to hunt, Kiwi notices commotion up ahead. The wolf pack from the territory they had just left was attacking them. Kiwi ran to protect her family, but Beartrap was again a coward and fled. Suddenly the fighting had stopped. The pack had broken the peace by using Kiwi and Snake's territory as an escape route from Smilodons, and so they could chase the horses out. Tensions were rising between the packs, and Snake argued that this broke their peace. However, the leader of the rival pack argued that it was only fair. Sent heading into their territory and decided to teach Snake a lesson. The leader and his pack mocked Snake and Kiwi's pack due to them having fewer numbers. He threatened Snake that he would destroy his entire pack if he ever tried something like that again before heading off to hunt the horses. Beartrap Beartrap felt bad, feeling as if it was his fault for the attack. He wanted to prove that he wasn't a coward, and while he was on patrol, he spotted a horse. The horse was separated from its herd and exhausted. It was the perfect opportunity. But Beartrap was a coward, and being too scared to attack it, it ran away. As Beartrap caught up with the rest of the pack, Kiwi sent him and his brother Raya on a mission. They were sent out to patrol the territory border to make sure no more rivals were around. While on the patrol, they spotted Smilodons hunting a herd of horses. The Smilodon was close. Beartrap and Raya had to be careful. Suddenly, while tracking the Smilodon, he ambushed from the tall grass. Beartrap made a run for it as usual, and his siblings came to his aid. He helped his siblings chase down the Smilodon, hoping to get rid of it before it could eat their horses. Overwhelmed, the Smilodon fled up the tree. The pack snapped at it and prevented it from jumping back down. Snake told Raya and Beartrap to stay and prevent it from escape. Suddenly, one of the wolves jumped up the tree and attacked the Smilodon. It scratched at the wolf, injuring it gravely, but it too was also severely injured. The rest of the pack went to hunt the horses while Raya and Beartrap stayed behind. Suddenly, while most of the pack wasn't looking, the Smilodon tried to make a run for it. Beartrap noticed and angered that it attacked him and tried to steal their prey. He chased it down. The Smilodon was exhausted and had no choice but to fight back. The Smilodon was defeated, and now it was time to catch up with the rest of the pack. On his way back, he noticed something strange. There were tons of dead horses. Snake said that it was the Smilodon who killed them all, but something wasn't adding up to Beartrap. Some of the horses were rotten, so it wasn't recent. While investigating the territory, he caught scent of an injured wolf from the rival pack. He tracked it down for many miles until it reached the rival territory, but the wolf seemed to have healed after a break. He wondered how it got so injured in the first place. He found the scent again. It was the wolf from the rival pack. Beartrap was a little hesitant at first, but the wolf offered to join his pack if he could help him get the bison out of the tub. Beartrap was very hesitant and cowardly as usual, but the new wolf showed him there was nothing to fear. Afterwards, Beartrap offered to lead the wolf back to his pack. On his way, he encountered another rival wolf, which confirmed Beartrap's suspicion that the rival wolf pack was in shambles and scattered. The only question was why. As he reached his wolf pack, he noticed that they had killed another horse and rival wolf pack. A Smilodon was stuck in the tar. They were teasing the Smilodon and mocking the rival wolves just as how the rival wolves had mocked them. He started to feel as if his pack were the true bad wolves all along. Or perhaps this is just how things were meant to be, killing needlessly and aimlessly. He saw Snake and Kiwi chase another horse, and his siblings and adopted wolves follow after. Instead of doing what he thought was right, he mocked the Smilodon and followed the pack like the coward he always was. As he ventures onward to keep up with his pack, he's noticed all the death they've left in their wake. He is afraid of death over anything, and he is ashamed that he's caused so much fear. Finally, after an entire wet and dry season, Snake and Kiwi have found a den. Beartrap is more than happy to finally retire for the season and rest safely. As night falls, a leucistic bison appears. Beartrap sees it wise to approach, but the others disagree. The bison defends itself and picks off the wolves one by one. Beartrap feels helpless as he watches his brothers fall. finds his parents and the rest of the pack in the midst of a battle with the last remaining members of the rival pack. With any sense of cowardice, calmly attacks the rivals. Even though he had successfully killed the rival wolf leader, they had killed his mother and his father fled. Enraged, he chased down and killed the final rival wolf. Seeing as he had killed the rival wolf pack leader, their mother was dead and their father had fled, he was the new leader. However, he did not feel prepared for this role. His pack started with the weight of responsibility. He attacked a Smilodon in favourite groups. As the water in the pond evaporated, Beartrap wondered if he was fit to be a leader. Maybe he wasn't compassionate for the animals they've killed, maybe he was just cowardly. When the rest of the pack arrived and began to drink up all the water, he wondered where they'd go for the drought before suddenly the bison from before attacked, wanting vengeance for the horse they'd killed. As Beartrap delivered the killing blow, the rain began to fall and fill the lake, meaning the end of the dry season and the beginning of the wet season. As the lake filled with bodies that he was meant to protect were submerged, and he felt guilty and an unfit leader because maybe him and the bison were so unlike, both with a taste for vengeance. As the sun began to rise and Beartrap regrouped with his pack, he accepted his role as the killer and he howled proudly with his pack. Hunted another horse to celebrate the coming of the wet season, ready for their new Arthur to lead them into their next battles.